start. Hi, I'm Maxim, aka Weirdo Maxim. I have a Patreon. Now, before you think of anything and close anything, let me explain. You see, originally I was trying to make this Patreon thing over around when I have 1,000 subscribers and everything. However, a lot of people and my friends have asked me to make Patreon so that they can support me in this endeavor. So, there's a lot of people to the fact that it's like, you know what, it might be a good idea to just make a Patreon just so that I can get some income out so that I can support this channel. So, I have a Patreon. Now, that Patreon is not the only way you can support it. In fact, commenting, subscribing, and liking my video and sharing the video and everything like that helps me a lot. So if you want to support me but cannot financially, you can do it that way. However, it is for people who want to support me financially. You don't have force, but it is still a thing. So now I have Patreon. So why am I making a Patreon? Other than my friends and everything, I have to buy new equipment like this. I have like 5 hard drives. I need to buy more hard drives. Actually, I'm trying to buy a DAS, direct access storage, I think it's called. But I'm trying to make a DAS, which costs money. I need to buy more like equipment, like maybe not monitors, but I just bought a monitor because of my job and everything. And most especially, I had to buy games. A lot of games, especially AAA games. And now the AAA games are getting more and more expensive. Thanks Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. I have to now buy more games. It gets more expensive. So if I ever want to talk more and more about AAA games while not using my job money, because that job money is also with lifestyles and everything to it, Patreon is one of the best ways. With that Patreon money, I can just go and use it on my content and just support my content. Because currently, as much as I don't want to admit it, this is a hobby, a very expensive hobby, but it's a hobby. One day I do want to make YouTube a career, but currently I cannot do that. So, not to mention that this making big videos might take a lot of time, and if I have enough money, maybe I can get an editor so that I can buy myself more time and such, but that's a whole another thing. Right now, the most important thing is games, then equipment, and then maybe editors or other mysterious things. We'll see how it goes. With that said, I didn't want to just make Patreon and just make people say, hey, you can have Patreon, have fun with that, blah 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 blah. No, I wanted to make sure that the reward system was pretty good, so I have made sure that the reward system is good. In $3 per month, which you can pay anytime you want, and you get monthly, in $3 a month, you get a exclusive voting rights. Usually, if we have enough people with Patreon, which I highly doubt it because I'm thinking it's going to be a small number, but if you have a lot of people, for some miracle reasons, I will be able to support. I'll be basically asking you guys to comment which games you would want me to talk, see which ones I like, and we'll have a voting poll around it. But for now, I'll just have some games I'm really on the edge whether I want to talk about it or not, and we'll talk about it. We'll have the voting poll and see which one people want me to play. That's fine and everything. Usually I'm thinking of doing monthly, maybe bi-monthly. We'll see how it goes. On $5 a month. $5 a month you get all of that. Plus you get behind the scene contents. These behind the scene is me bloopers and me messing up this whole, video recordings and everything, but you also get some live reaction of gameplays I'm recording. These are usually things that I really want to put in the videos, but I can't because it just destroys the flow of the vid essays. So I think Patreon is the best thing so that I can show these kind of moments, these kind of funny moments, these socky moments, all the reactions of my moments on these things that you really can't really see in Patreon. I think it's very fair and I think it's very fun. These videos won't be edited, by the way. It's just a fun way to do it. There will be also director's cut, which director's cut will be basically the whole extra notes and everything. These are things like the interviews I have done, and I will just cut all the people's interviews and pick the questions that I think was good, but I couldn't put in the video for the sake of time and convenience. That is it. There will be more like director's cut. Maybe I'll put some more like research notes or anything like that. We'll see how it goes. The point is, director's cut are basically that. Director's cut where I want to put in a video but I couldn't because of time. With that said, $10 a video, we're gonna have an in-depth commentary of my videos I publish. Basically what I'm gonna do is there's gonna be a video, let's say Warframe video. A Warframe video, I will be talking about, oh, I have Warframe. And I'll talk about how I did my editing process, why I did it like that. But I'll also talk about what happened in the video and then pause and just talk about what I couldn't add or what else I want to do or more clarification and so on and so forth. These are more for people who want to know how I edit, how my thought process is and everything like that. It's not for everyone, I know that, but it's $10 a month. And we have a gag one called $1,000 a month. Please do not give me $1,000 a month. I beg of you. This is a gag thing because I have seen a lot of Patreons do it for some reason and I wanted to do it as well. For $1,000 a month, you get everything benefit, and if I meet you in real life, I'll salute you. That's all you get. That's all you get. One salute. Just one salute for $1,000 a month. Maybe I'll salute you again if we meet again, but one salute. This is a gag. Do not give me $1,000 a month. Please, I'll feel absolutely guilty. This is a gag thing. With that said, I have Patreon now because I want people to support me and people apparently want to support me as well. So head down to weirdo.com, patreon.com/weirdomaxim. Please help me, and if you can't, that's perfectly fine. You can share my video, like my and comment and everything. In fact, I think that helps me more than financially at the moment because I have a job and everything. But it's all up to you. Time! I recorded it so many times that it went over 10 minutes, so I had to speedrun this. Yeah, support me. Thank you so much for watching my content, and here for future contents. Patreon.